We are creating a blank database, so we will click on that. And we are going to name this one Bavant, B-A-V-A-N-T, Publishing, P-U-B-L-I-S-H-I-N-G, and say create. And so we are first going to enter in our table data. And we're going to change this one from ID to book rep number. So I right clicked on it, coming down to rename field. So book rep number. And then I'm going to just click back in that. We're going to change the data type from auto number to short text. And then now we're ready for our second one, which will be last name. So we're going to right click in it and say short text. So last name, tab, short text, first name, tab, short text, street, tab, short text, city, tab, short text, state, tab, short text, postal code, tab, short text, start, date, tab, and currency, salary, and tab number is going to be bonus rate. Now we're going to go ahead and save this. I'm clicking the save icon. We are calling this book rep. And now we're going to switch our views to design view. And on book rep number here on caption, we're going to change that to initials, so capital B, capital R, and the number sign or hashtag. Then we want to come down to bonus rate. And we want bonus rate to say single instead of long integer. Format will be fixed. Decimal places will be 2. And we can switch back our views. And yes, we want to save that. And now we will start entering our data. So our first book rep number is 53. Tab. Last name is Chen, C-H-I-N. First name, Robert. Street, 265 Maxwell Street. City is Gossett, G-O-S-S-E-T-T. State is Pennsylvania, so that's abbreviated PA. Postal code 19157. Start date, which we need to change that format. So I'm going to come to fields and change from short text to date number. And we're going to say general date. So our start date is 6/1/2013. Salary $26,250. And the bonus rate is 0.19. You can then turn to page AC29, and at the bottom it has the rest of the data to put into the book rep table. We have 4 book reps total that should be entered. After that data is entered, make sure that you have saved the table, and then we're going to use a new feature, so you will have to go to Schoology to get the download that we need. So in the Access folder, then in Chapter 1, and then we're going to download the customer data. So hit this down arrow to download it. Now I can come back to Access, and we are going to click on External Data, and we're going to say Excel because we downloaded that file as Excel. Here we're going to browse. It should have just went to your downloads, and it's titled Customer Data, so I'm going to say Open. And then we're just going to make some changes. We'll keep it on this first one, say OK. Make sure that we have this checked, say Next. We'll leave this alone. We're going to say choose my own primary key and do customer number. Then we're going to say Next. We want to call this customer. And we'll say Finish. We're going to click to save these import steps. We'll save it as exactly what they put up there. And then our description will be import data from customer data workbook into customer table and save import. So now over here we have our other table, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that to open it. And we're going to click back on Home, change our views for this table. And by customer number in the description, you are going to type customer number, parentheses, 3 uppercase letters, followed by 2-digit number, parentheses. Field size, we're going to change to 5. And caption, we're going to just do CU and the hashtag. Now we're going to change our views back, save that. Yes, for there. And now we are going to create a query. So make sure that we are clicked on the customer table. We're going to come to Create, Query Wizard. We want the Simple Query Wizard. And then we're going to double click for the information we want over there. So we want our customer number, customer name, amount paid, current due, returns, book rep number. Next. We'll leave that one alone, so Next. We want it to be titled Customer Query, we'll say Finish. So it should look like this for us. Now we are going to put in some criterion, so I'm going to right click and come down to Design View. And then under Book Rep Number, on the criteria, we're going to put 53. And then I'm going to say Run. And so now it's only showing me my customers who have book rep number 53 for theirs. And the last thing we're going to do here is create a form. So click on your customer table so it's highlighted, come to create, and we're going to say form. We are not going to change anything. We're just going to save this as customer form. And now we are going to create a report. So same thing, we're going to be on the customer table, on create, and then report, so it gives us everything. However, there are some things that we do not want for this report. And so I am going to click on street and right click and say we're going to delete that entire column. City, right click, delete the column. State, right click, delete the column. And postal code, right click, delete the column. So we want amount paid, current due returns, and book rep number. And we also want to change the name of this form. So I am double clicking up here where it says customer form, and we want it to be customer financial report. And then here where we have our abbreviation CU number, we want to actually type in what that is. So customer number. And then the very last thing we're doing is going to add totals. So we already have our returns total on amount paid. Click the heading, then on design, we want to come here to totals and just click sum, and so it put a number there, and we want to do the same thing on current due. And so now we're going to click save and call this our customer financial report. So now we have everything done. You're ready to turn this in on Schoology.